Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my Sims 4 Covenant Legacy Challenge. My name is Ronald the Simmer, and this is episode 45. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Um, so we are currently here, guys, with Lady Marcella Crescent. She has gone into labor. Um, I'm gonna just get out of spectating mode. I have actually changed a few things around the house that I just want to get done really quickly to show you guys. I have moved the birthing chamber upstairs because it has a lot more space in here, and I don't know. I didn't like the cramped area they used to be in. Let me go ahead and light all the candles up really quickly. We also have this area right here that I did not finish decorating, so it does look incomplete because I did not finish decorating it because I wanted to play my game. Um, and then over here we have the master bedroom, the biggest bedroom in the household, and this is of course where our high lady and her high lord sleeps, which is our Prince Orin. So Lady Marcella and Orin sleep in this bedroom. I fixed it up really nice. I'm actually going to save right now so that this will not be unsaved because I do not have the patience to redo this again. I have redone the Crescent household about 3 times already, and I do not want to do this again. Um, so yeah, this is how their bedroom looks. I think it looks really, really nice. When I first decorated this household, they used to have like a wall right here that led into their bathroom, but I decided to like make this wall open and actually just put like the things a bathroom would need in this area and just put a little divider here. I think it looks a lot better for this room. Um but yeah, this is how it looks. We have like some herbs right here that we just kind of use, I guess, like, in a sense, kind of signifying fertility. I like to think of these herbs as like fertility herbs that they hang around a room in a reference to their goddess and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, this is just how it looks. I hope you guys like it. I spent some time on it. And let me see if there's anything on the walls in here. Not really. But when you come down from here, I did edit this floor just a little bit, just a tiny bit, and I, instead of having singular beds here, I just added some bunk beds in here so that there is a lot more room for people to sleep in this household. There also is this like puppet show thing here. Pretty much everything's still the same. This is still the same. Everything is pretty much the same. Um, but the only thing I did really edit on the first floor, I need to add a bathroom here as well. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm gonna do it the next time I pop over here. But we have this area right here for the children, for the toddlers, I should say. So this is where the toddlers will sleep, and I like the way this turned out. This used to be the birthing chamber, but it was too cramped and small for me, so I just decided to change it. And then over here, guys, we have little Thea and Kylis. Let me go ahead and show you guys how they look before we do get into the birth of Marcella here. But this is how little Thea looks. She inherited her father's eyes, but she's so adorable, guys. Don't you think? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. This is her brother Kylis. He has, of course, as we all know, his mother's purple eyes. He could have also inherited from his grandmother. Who knows? But this is how he looks. I think he is such a handsome young boy. Um, Also, guys, the trait that he randomized was macabre. Um, I find that very interesting, guys, because it just basically he has a fascination with death, and that just showed like he's a very dark person. Is what I'm getting from this trait. And I feel like it stemmed from the fact that he never really got to meet his grim. Well, I'm pretty sure that Kylis was alive when Audra and Joff were here. Um, but maybe the death of his grandparents made him very fascinated with death. I don't know. Maybe it triggered something within him. Um, but he's a very dark person. He's macabre, which he's, I'm maybe in later episodes when we come over to the Crescent household, I'm gonna dig into that a little bit deeper. But I do feel like it has something to do with the fact that like his grandparents died, and he really never got the chance to meet them. Um, it's really sad, but yeah, he's a pretty dark little boy. It's just kind of a sad upbringing. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to diverge into that just a little bit, show you guys what changes I made to the household, and just show you guys the babies. Marcella has sent them all to bed, even her little sister that she's raising, Poppy. So she's in bed right now, And currently, Kylis is coming up here to join her in the bed, and Thea is about to go into the her bed as well. So I am gonna go ahead and put on all auto candles again, and we're gonna go ahead and come up here to get Marcella to go ahead. Oh, why you gotta why? Okay, now can you have your baby? Okay, go ahead. What is? Come back in here. Come back in here, Oren. But yeah, she's gonna go ahead and have her baby. I'm excited to know what she's gonna have. I'm hoping that there will be boys being born. But you know, we can always welcome more girls. Okay, it was a girl. Okay, so let me just see in the randomizing here. You know, I feel like maybe her daughter Thea. Let me come back. I'm gonna go ahead and randomize the name, and then I'm gonna come right back. Okay, guys. So the name that I have randomized is Little Robin. So Robin Crescent was born to Lady Marcella. So let's just go ahead and check this off. Oh, twins and another girl, another girl. Okay, well, we did welcome more girls. Marcella is doing a very successful job in having daughters. This might be her last pregnancy. Well, I might get Marcella to have one more child because she has 4 kids. This is yeah, it's gonna be her. This is going to be her fourth. She's gonna have 4 kids altogether. So I might get her to have one more kid. So about 5. We might get her to have 6. I'm gonna see. Um, so I'm gonna come right back and randomize this next name. I'll be right back. So the name I have randomized, guys, not has, but is Helen. So Helen and Robin were born. So Robin and Helen Crescent. Whew, this is crazy. Twins, guys. Twins born to the Crescent family, and they're both little girls. I'm pretty sure Marcella is quite happy. The queen has had more granddaughters, guys, which means they have to be added on to our prestige points list. Oh my god, let me see how many grandkids the queen has. She has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 grandkids. Good god. But yeah, so we have to add basically Nara, Hestia, Helen, and Robin on to the prestige points list, the influence points list. But anyway, guys, now that we have gotten this done, I am I am actually going to come back later on back to the Crescent family, but we're not going to be here with them. We're actually going to be playing with Lady Clara. So I will see you all then. Oh my god, guys, before I did hop over to the the Magana household, I did want to show you all this adorable interaction. They are so in love with each other. Look at this guy. Oh, so fast. But look at this. Oh, you guys, this is so cute. They are so in love. Like, this is literally the only person that she has left that is like in her corner because, of course, you know, their family has been shunned away from court. You know, they kind of feel like they might just feel like, you know, they are all they have, considering, um, you know, Oren was basically shunned away from court by his own mother. You know, it's really, really sad that this is how their life is taking a turn. But hopefully, I'm hoping for them that everything will come into play in the future. So many things are happening, guys. Oh my god. Matthias Odina has passed. Oh my god, guys. Not. Oh no. Oh my god. Celestia. Celestia and her. Celestia's father has passed, guys. Celestia and Amir's father. Time is going by fast. Jesus. I'm gonna have to see. I remember I have said in the past that we need to calculate the amount of friendships the concubines have had so that we can add it to their daughter's total. So we would have to like kind of compare and contrast amongst the males who has friendships with other people. But I might have to like edit that in my rules a little bit because I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like Matthias, he has passed, and I can't go through his inventory because oh Jesus, I mean I can't go through his profile to see if he does have any relationships. I'm gonna figure it out. But I just wanted to show you guys that he has died, so we might have to do a funeral today as well. I gotta do so many pop-ups and stuff like that in this episode. Is crazy. But yeah, I will see you guys when we head over to Odina Castle. Okay, guys. So we are back, and instead of hopping straight over to Odina Castle to like do a funeral straight away after Matthias's death, I think I'm gonna save that for like the last bit of the episode because I'm not gonna be here too long. I actually have a date today, so I need to get ready for that very soon. Um, but we are here with also wish me luck, guys. I have a date. But we are here with Lady Clara. She, I'm pretty sure, is telling Marcella about the tragic news about Matthias's passing and how, it's probably hitting it's probably hitting Princess Celestia and Prince Amir all the way over at Sunneth Castle. Um, but they are here, and Clara has come over to she's come over to Crescent Castle here to have a discussion with the High Lady Marcella here. Um, Clara is tired of Giselle's games, and she is telling Marcella essentially that she is here for a helping hand. She knows that her mother was innocent, and Marcella probably would be a little bit surprised by that because Audra did not tell her children her like business in regarding court politics. I really feel like she kept Marcella very much like she shielded Marcella from those types of things. She made sure that Marcella had a childhood essentially. But I'm pretty sure she would be very surprised to know that Clara is in alignment with her. Basically, she agrees that her mother was innocent, and Clara would tell Marcella, I cannot tell you everything right now, but just know that your mother was innocent. You are not crazy for feeling if she was. Um, Audra would have never done something so reckless. She was framed. But yeah, she was framed, and she is essentially telling Marcella that she has a plan and she is going to bring everything to the light very, very soon. But I think also in this moment, she would tell Marcella, like, we need to bind our families together, make a pact that the queen does not know about just yet. The queen cannot know about our pact, but we must bind our families in marriage together to ensure that the Maganas will have the backs of Crescents. We will protect each other, and in doing so, hopefully our families will prosper together. Eventually, everything will be brought to the light, and whoever did this to your mother, I don't think she will tell her specifically Giselle is the person who's doing this, but she's going to tell her that whoever has framed your mother will pay for the price for this, and she's going to assure Marcella of this. And I think in this moment, she's gonna come over here and ask. I feel like in this moment she would tell or ask Marcella if her daughter Clarabella could get betrothed to her brother Douglas. So she is gonna go ahead and try to make a move here with the Crescents, and I mean, I feel like even without this marriage, she would have gone through with this either way. But she's basically giving Marcella an offer. Their family is kind of outcast right now. They have money, but they don't have any connections like they used to. The one connection that they do have, which is to the queen, is basically void because the queen doesn't want nothing to do with the Crescents. She hasn't even seen her grandchildren. So it's pretty sad with basically the Crescents are going through. But Clara is going to assure Marcella here that with this marriage that they will keep secret for right now, that this betrothal that they would keep secret for right now, with this marriage, it would definitely uplift your status as a Crescent, and I will prove to the queen that your family's innocent. So yeah, she's gonna go ahead and ask for Douglas's hand in marriage to her daughter Clarabella. I did invite Clarabella over, but she did not come. I did give Clarabella a makeover like a few episodes back. I just never brought it up. But this is how she looks. I think she's very gorgeous. hopefully in the upcoming episodes you guys will get to see how she looks a little bit more. But that is Clarabella Magana. Um, but other than that, oh, this is a guy that she's been romancing with a whole wife, is which is very interesting. She did this off camera, guys. Like she autonomously started dating a guy named Juniper. I'm going to give him like medieval clothes and stuff like that, make him like a part of this world. But she's currently talking to a human, guys, and she does want to get into a relationship. So I'm going to actually encourage this, even though he has a wife. I find it interesting that she might have like a human lover with a whole family. But yes, guys, we're gonna go ahead and try to get this marriage pact done. I think also in this moment, she would tell her, okay, look, Clarabella and of course Douglas. She would also go ahead and tell Marcella that she will speak to Edgona. Um, her and Edgona will have a talk, and she is going to. It looks like Marcella has agreed to it, guys. So Marcella is she wants to get out of basically the shadows and she wants to come back to court life, I feel. And she has agreed to this pact with Clarabella. Clarabella's plan is progressively increasingly getting progressive. So this is good. But she would tell Marcella that she would talk to Edgona, her aunt. She does realize that they have changed their last names. They are no longer considered Crescents but Stars. They are still a part of the Crescent dynasty, of course, but they are a different coven within their dynasty, a different household within their covenant, basically. But essentially, uh, Clara is going to basically tell Edgona that uh, to join her, whatever they have going on, to join her, and she's going to offer her son Julian and a betrothal to Luna Star. So she's telling all of this to Marcella to ensure that basically the Crescents, the whole dynasty, the will be on her side. She's trying to make sure that she knows that Audra will be revenged in her death. We don't actually know if she will, but in my mind, well, not in my mind, but in Clara's mind, she is so sure that she's going to that Audra will be avenged. But I actually don't know because I have a randomizer for that. So yeah, there is a plan in the mix, guys, but it's not for certain that Clara will succeed in this. Because I am going to leave it up to my dice privately. I won't like actually show you how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna leave it up to my dice to decide whether or not Clara will succeed in her plans. But she is going to also try to talk to Edgona. Um, Maybe next episode. And probably next episode is when Clara's plan will actually kick off. But she is gonna talk to Edgona and she's going to offer a marriage between her son Julian and Luna. And with that, she's going to offer Edgona to basically partake in her plans. She's telling Marcella that she has spies all over the queendom, and she's going to make sure that her mother is avenged in death. So yeah, guys, enough of me repeating this. Oh, unfortunately, Lady Clara is not able to cope with the grief in the most productive way. She's no longer music lover, but has become a perfectionist. I definitely can see this. Like after the death of Audra, she very much she wants everything to be perfect. She's not as loose as she used to be. Clara has definitely become a wise woman, and she is trying to make sure that she perfects every plan possible. So I can definitely see her becoming a perfectionist in this moment. So, yeah, guys. Now that I have completed this well, not want, but I have completed the segment of Clara's story, and enough of me repeating the same things, I will see you guys at the wedding. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, so we are back, and we are currently here at the wedding of Isabel Tarth and Malik Bennett. So, guys, I definitely did skip the part when they did get married, and I just got straight to the festivities of it all because I don't want to be at the wedding too long. And plus, we were already having issues at the wedding because my wedding stories is very, very glitchy. For now on, I think at the weddings and when I do them like regularly, like when I'm having you watch the weddings on screen as I'm playing the game, I think I would just skip like the marriage part of it all because it does take a long time and It's just a lot of unnecessary stuff that goes into it. Instead, I might only show like marriage, like, talking to one another's type of stuff, like during movie scenes or something like that. So in the future, if I have a wedding during like a machinima, I might just show it that way. But we're just right now celebrating the wedding of Isabel and Malik. I did give him a bit of a makeover. I let him grow out his free forms, and he has now like locks that kind of go in a ponytail now. And yeah, this is Isabel's wedding look. She looks a little bit different from the other ladies who've gotten married. She has a long veil over her face. And yeah, I like the way her wedding outfit turned out. I feel like it fits Isabel. Right now, they're just partying right now. Having some fun, celebrating the wedding of Margaret here. Her father right now is setting up some food, and he's gonna come back down here and start the dance. But they're just having their first. They're just having their first dance right now. Isabel and Malik, which is good, which is good, which is good. Does she know anybody here? Let's get her to meet Princess Moira. Because why not? So let's go ahead and oh, I have to go check on Audra Spirit. Let's go ahead and do a Tamarani introduction your to the princess basically. Well, whenever you can. Tamarani introduction. Come on. I want you to meet the princess. Princess Celestia did not come to the wedding, guys. I decided to let her stay home because she is very much mourning the lost the loss of her father, and I feel like it would make sense if she just stayed home, even though basically, essentially, her sister. Well, even though basically the the father of her children, his sister is getting married. She just decided to go ahead and do a private celebration. She decided not to come to the wedding because of her father's death, and I feel like the Tarts would understand that. But she's gonna go ahead and do a Tamarani introduction to Princess Moira here. Because I don't want her to like fail and end up getting rejected by her. Let's go ahead and also introduce herself to her brother-in-law here. And her brother Nolan did come though. So even though Celeste didn't come, I did make sure that Nolan came because this is her brother after all. Luna Star has also come, and as well as Edgona Star. So let's see. Is everything going well? I think she has met Luca, which is good. Now you can go ahead and hug your brother. Let's go ahead and also have Malik kind of. Oh, he kind of knows his in-laws. It looks like. What happened? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Kenneth, this is not the time, Kenneth. Well, this is a tragic wedding. Um, oh my god. No, you guys, this is so sad. Kenneth Tarth is passing away. Oh my god, and Robert? You guys. Everybody's just dropping like flies. Let me see. You died at my wedding? This is insane. Oh my god. And Malik just threw up from witnessing the death. This is his dad. His dad just died at both of their parents just died at the wedding, guys. Also, I forgot to roll for Isabel and Malik's wedding. So I actually am going to come right back, guys, because we have to actually roll to see if Lady Margaret approved of this marriage in the first place, because they might have to break up. Okay, guys, so we are back, and we are going to go ahead and start rolling to see whether or not the Mother Seer has approved of this tragic wedding. I should have did this before we actually got the marriage, because they might have to actually divorce if it does not go through. So let me go through my rules here, because I have not done this since Prince Amir and Jaleesa's wedding. I never even said anything about it because it went through. Okay. If she disapproves of the marriage, then the couple must be separated. Using a 27-sided die on Google, roll for this decision. If you roll a 20, the marriage is disapproved. So let's go ahead and do this. One, two, three. Oh, I forgot you're not supposed to tap the actual dice. One, two, three. Okay, it looks like their marriage was approved, so we don't even have to divorce them, which is good because I did not want to have to go through with that. But I'll see you back at the tragic wedding where two fathers have passed away at their children's wedding. This is so sad. It's gonna be a long night to try to get these two to try for a baby. Oh my god. We might just end up canceling the party early because of this tragic thing that just has happened. Oh my god, this is so sad. Well, there we go. So Kenneth, oh okay. But we're gonna make him a free roamer ghost, and we're gonna go ahead and put Kenneth's urn into our inventory here. Oh my god, Reagan just has lost her husband. Jesus, she's now a widow. She's probably not that far along though. Oh my god, Jesus, everything is just happening so fast. Come on. Um, she's so confused right now. She's like, I can't believe this is happening at my wedding. This is probably a bad omen for the Tarts here. This is so sad. I'm pretty sure Reagan is so embarrassed about this. Um, Reagan is so scared now for her own future. Let's turn off the music, because the wedding is basically over now. Let's just turn it off. I'm gonna go ahead and end the wedding now. And we're going to hopefully get Bennett up, and I'm gonna just actually give the urn to Malik because this is his father. And then when I get the chance, I'll just send the urn back over here. This is so sad. I gotta make a crypt at the Tarth family, which I will do next episode. We got a funeral at the end of the episode with Matthias, and then we have a funeral next episode with the Tarts and the Bennetts. So we got a lot of things to do next episode. Move Sims inventory into formal household inventory. So let's just do that. Um, and that is his urn there. Can we put it inside of our inventory? We could. I might just leave it here because yeah, I'm gonna just leave it here. Malik already knows his father is dead. Wait, why didn't he get? That's odd. The fact that he isn't mourning the loss of his father. He was just throwing up because his father died. I'm confused. Well, at least we can look on the bright side. At least it wasn't going to be a struggle to get these two in the bed because they have so many other things that's making them a little bit better. Um, but oh my God, both of the families of this household of Bennett and both of the fathers of the Bennett and the Tarth family have passed away. I'm pretty sure Reagan is just so tragically just sad right now. Like, oh, so much stuff is going on with her. Jesus. Isabel is just right now trying for a baby. And then we're gonna go ahead and get her to take a pregnancy test. This is so sad. Is she about to come down here and shoot them because they're doing? I guess they're ruling in her household. Cause that would make sense. Cause it's public indecency. Oh no, she's not. She's not even worried about him. Let's just go ahead and get her to take a pregnancy test to see if Isabel is actually pregnant. Oh, it's just so sad, guys. Like, Isabel lost her father on her wedding day. This is the first time this has ever happened in history. I really wonder how the other people will see this. Like, I'm pretty sure it will be like a bad omen in a way, because the passage ones have come down and they have taken her father and his father from him on the same day at their wedding. At least Kenneth um and she's not pregnant. This is so sad. Like, this is the worst wedding ever. But at least Kenneth and Robert got to see their children married before they did pass. This is so sad. Why is everybody having such a hard time getting pregnant on their first time? This never happens in The Sims 4, and it is the same percentage on Try for a Baby. So I guess it's just a game just trying to play a trick on me. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I will actually see you back at the Sunneth household because we have another try for a baby to do. Hopefully, this time, guys, Jaleesa will end up pregnant. Okay, guys, we're going to get straight into it with Jaleesa and Amir. Now, if you guys remember last episode, we did talk a little bit about their romantic dynamic. Jaleesa, I feel, is very much hoping to get pregnant this time. I feel like if she doesn't, she's really going to lash out on Amir. But we're just gonna have to see how everything goes with this bedding. Hopefully she does end up pregnant because yeah, we need to start making sure that Jaleesa does having children at this point. Um, I mean, if she doesn't, she doesn't. She does have 3 times to try to have a girl, and if she fails, then that means the son of the line will end at least with her. She does have a sister that can possibly carry on her bloodline. And also another thing, guys, I may actually need humans in the future, and it is because for the spare children that the noble ladies might have, I might actually get them married off to humans. Preferably blonde humans would be preferred. I mean, any human would be, welcomed, but no one with silver hair because that's like a trait that silver or platinum hair because that's like a trait that the witches only have in this world. But like honey blonde hair or like beige hair or black, any type of hair really would be fine. I just need humans, and if you guys want to post them to the gallery and use the hashtag Ronald the Simmer for it, that would be greatly appreciated. Ashley Tar has already been sending me oh, Angelisa is pregnant, guys. So I'm pretty sure she's very, very happy with this news. And she's gonna go ahead and tell Amir here. Hopefully, yes, she will. So she's gonna be having another child very, very soon. Well, her first child very soon. But yeah, Ashley Tar has already been sending me like submissions for humans. I didn't really publicly say it, but I will possibly need humans in the next generation. So yeah, if you guys want to send those would be greatly appreciated because Aurora is going to soon be a young adult and we might need her to get married. She might have half breed children, but hopefully some of them might look the part and we can marry them off and, um, have some other males around or other females around if we need them. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and say that as Jaleesa is currently telling Amir of her pregnancy, which is really, really good. Um, Hopefully she can have a son, I mean a daughter, but I kind of hope that Jaleesa has a son so that it can add more drama into this marriage because I feel like it would make her angry if she did have a son. But anyway guys, I will see you back at Odina Castle to basically have the private funeral for Prince, well, Matthias. He's not a prince. Okay, guys, so we are back and we are currently at Odina Castle to basically celebrate, well, mourn the loss of Matthias Odina. Um, because Matthias didn't have a lot of family, and his only family is Amir and Celestia, um, and of course his grandkids. I've only decided to do this, well, and also the queen technically. I decided to just do it with Celestia and her twins as well as the queen. So she's brought the twins down, but the queen has brought one of the twins down and Celestia the other, and they are going to go ahead and celebrate or mourn the loss of Matthias. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and get Celestia to put Nara down here, and then she can go ahead and mourn her father, and we can go ahead and do the same thing with the queen. Put Saik down here. The twins have definitely aged up, guys. So let me see if I can show you how they look. Nara and both Nara and Saik both inherited the purple eyes of Nolan and Celestia. But the only differences with the twins is that Nara has her mother's ears, Saik has his father's ears, and he has the platinum blonde hair while she has the silver blonde hair. So that's the differences between the twins, Saik and Nara. But she's gonna go ahead and put the twins down so that they can go ahead and mourn. Um, so they way they can go ahead and mourn her father Matthias. Sadly, the twins would never get the chance to meet their grandfather. Well, really be around him because he was alive during that time. I'm pretty sure the queen is going to go ahead and mourn the loss of Matthias. This was her favorite paramour, so I'm pretty sure she is distraught about the passing of him. Um, she even considered marrying him at one point. So this is probably very hurtful for Orlin to experience right now, and then Celestia here to having to experience the fact that her father has also passed. It's just very very sad. Hmm. It's just so sad, guys. But yeah, this is where the future prince. This is where the future concubines will lie to rest. Now, as for Prince Victor, I don't know what I'm gonna do with his urn. I might actually put him inside of here. Might give him his own podium or something like that because he is a prince. And he is actually married to Elodie, so he might actually have somewhere else to lie to rest. Hey everyone, I am back. Sorry about the sudden cut there. I had realized that I had went over my time for my date and I had to immediately leave. So sadly I have played a little bit off screen, so a lot of the funeral time was cut short, sadly. So we did not get to spend a lot of time with we did not get to spend a lot of time with Matthias Odina, which is very sad, but may he rest in peace. Um, but I did want to come back. It has been like a week since I last recorded this episode, maybe 5 days. I'm not going to say a full week, but I have been pretty busy. I've been gone. I haven't even been home. I've just arrived at home. And the first thing I did was I'm recording now so that I can try to get some content out for you guys tonight. I might make two videos tonight, just so that you guys can have some more content. But I didn't want to leave the episode off on a cut, so I decided to just come back and kind of leave off with Clara. So right now, guys, we have Clara. She's currently talking to her crow here. Um, where I'm gonna pretend like it's a raven, but she's currently talking to her raven here. Because okay, socialize, coup at him and teach him mimic. How do you pronounce that? Mim mim mimicry. Sorry, guys, that's a bit of a hard word for me to say for some reason. Mimicry. Anyway, yeah, she's currently talking to the crow here, guys, because of course, like I said earlier in the episode, her plans, they are going to start coming, together very, very soon. Um, she is very much tired of course, Lady Giselle, and she has, of course, gone ahead and arranged a betrothal with Marcella and her brother. Well, with Marcella's brother Thomas. Well, no, is it Thomas? That's not Thomas. It is actually, where is his name? I can look through their family tree here because I know his name. I just always forget it for some reason. Um, Douglas and her daughter Clarabella. She thinks it would strengthen their two families together, which I agree. I feel like the Maganas they are not as prominent as the Sonnets or the um I feel like they're very much up there in terms of power. I feel like the Maganas are like the third most powerful family in the queendom at the moment in terms of nobles. I feel like right now the Sonnets are top tier. Well, right now the Sonnets are top tier. The Maganas are probably second, and then it is of course our Crescents, because the Crescents are currently banished, and maybe they wouldn't even be on the tier right now. But in the beginning, guys, in my head, the order it would go in would be the Crescents, the Sonnets, then the Maganas. And I feel like Lady Clara, she's a very powerful woman, and she wants to make sure that Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and send the crow on a collective mission. I'm gonna say that she's going to do this because we're pretending like she's sending this crow around to spy on Giselle. So one thing we are going to do though, she is going to go ahead and send her raven off, and she's this is a magical raven, and he is going to go ahead and be spying on, of course, Giselle. And I feel, guys, he's going to be spying on Giselle in a time where she's going to be writing in her journal. So she sent him off. And of course, we're not going to be able to see with what her raven is doing, of course. Should we name him, guys? Tell me what we should name her raven, guys. Give me some name suggestions. But yeah, she's going to go ahead and send off her raven here, as Giselle here is going to start writing in her journal. And though we cannot see the raven around, I definitely do think that he is lurking around. Um, and I'm pretty sure she is doing this. Oh no, where you going at, sweetheart? Oh, she probably can't do it in her room because there's that um there is the typewriter there, so she can't really write in her room. But I do feel like the raven here, he is watching as Giselle is writing in her journal, and I feel like he's definitely going to report back to Clara when the time is right to tell her that well, he's back. He's definitely back. We're just gonna pretend like he's still gone, but yeah, he's going to report back to Giselle when the time is right to tell her about you know what's going, like, that she has a journal. I feel like if Clara does find out about this journal, she's definitely going to try to snoop and try to obtain it to see what secrets Giselle might hold in it. I don't, we don't really know what Giselle really writes in her journal. I always kept this journal with her ever since I really got the life and death. I made sure that Giselle had a journal because I feel like Giselle was always a person to kind of write her emotions because she's always seemed like a lonely person to me, and she doesn't have many really close friends except for her husband. But he's just a man in her eyes. Like she can't tell all of her business to a simple man. I definitely do think that she kind of is her own friend, and she probably writes in her journal quite often. And she's been doing this for a while, guys. I just never, I don't know why I never spoke about it. It was a part of the story, but she has been writing her journal for a while. And Clara, um, if she does find out about this journal, I'm pretty sure she's going to make a way to snoop through it. Um, but yeah, that's currently what's going on. There's a lot of intrigues going on in the castle right now. Clara is trying to find a way to take um, our lovely Giselle down. Um, and I wonder if she will do it, is the question. Will she do it? Will Giselle end up? Will Clara succeed or will Giselle succeed? We won't know. We won't know. I'm thinking about making a thumbnail with the two of them side by side, but I don't. I was thinking about it, but I won't do it. I won't do it because even though they are main characters, they are very much. Let me make sure you hide your journal, my love. Even though they're main characters, this is the Queen's reign, not the reign of Giselle and Clara. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and say that and show you guys the chess pieces that are moving. Now this, guys, is going to be the last official thing we do to end the episode off. So I'm gonna say from at this point on, even though it has been like literal minutes since I last cut it, guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna say it has been like a few days. Um since the Raven went out and um spied on Lady Giselle. um I must say that maybe Lady Marcella sent a letter over to Lady Edgona and asked her to come to Odina Castle at the behest of Lady Clara. I feel like she sent like a letter there, stuff like that. And Lady Clara, this is the lady, this is the you know the lady alchemist of the queendom. Of course she's going to come over to see what's going on, especially right now in a time where the whole Crescent dynasty is kind of being side-eyed, and the only reason why the stars are allowed at court is because it changed your last name to Star, which is, you know Yeah, so that's the only reason why they're allowed at court right now is because of their last name change. Um, but I feel like, you know, right now Clara is telling she's telling Lady Edgona here of, I don't think she's telling her of her plans, but I feel as if um Clara is going to tell her that she thinks that it would be beneficial to bind their families in marriage. My son Julian married to your daughter Luna. It would bring their families closer together, and um Clara would like kind of, I feel like, reiterate the fact that the Crescents need alliances and they need people to back them. And what better way to be backed by a Morgana herself, by Lady Clara Morgana, the Lady Alchemist of the Queendom of Sirius. I don't think she would straight up tell her that she's planning on trying to get rid of or trying to basically bring down Giselle. I don't even think she would have even an inkling of that, but she would essentially tell Lady Edgona that they need to make moves, and what better way to have an ally than a Morgana, someone backing your family, um, who's on the council, and I feel like Edgona, um, and I also feel like she would be like, this is an allyship, so whenever I need your call to arms, you need to be at my becking. And basically it's basically telling Lady Edgona, whatever happens with us, whatever happens to me, you must call my aid. And I feel like Edgona, realizing that she doesn't have, much going on for herself, she kind of had to distance herself from her own niece. um she's kind of going to accept this offer because I feel like this is kind of like something that she's very like, wow, like she probably thought that her daughter would end up marrying some type of human or something like that, but she was, who's that? Oh, I thought that was Princess Elodie, but she probably thought her daughter was gonna marry some type of human. But to have a prestigious woman like Clara coming to her asking for her daughter's hand in marriage to her son Julian, she's probably very, very grateful for this. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this done. Oh, Princess Celestia has woken up. What is she doing down here? Oh, she's eating a caramel covered apple. Interesting. I thought it was a muffin at first. Now, are you guys going to do this? Ever since the update, guys, it's been acting a little glitchy. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see if she's going to accept it. Come on. Okay, yeah. So, Julian Morgana and Luna Star. So, let's see. Okay, so they have agreed to this marriage pact, which is good. So, let's go ahead and get this done, guys. So, yeah. I am sorry about the long wait of this episode, guys, but it's finally going to be out today. It's like right now, um it's what, June 14th on Saturday, so hopefully it will be out tonight. And it's like also 8:40 p.m. So, yeah. Maybe it might be out by midnight, who knows. But yes, Lady Edgona. Oh my god, Carissa has died, guys. We need a new Lady of the Harem. Um, yeah, let's just put it in the inventory. But this is so sad. Everybody's passing away of old age. Oh my god, the lady of the harem has passed away, guys. Anyway, guys, my name is Ronald the Simmer, and I will see. Actually, now that this has happened, I will have to get someone. Maybe her daughter might become the new head of the harem, or I might get one of the ladies of our queendom to become the new head of the harem. Um, Maybe it might not make much sense to make a new lady. I might just make it her daughter. Because I mean that is her heiress and stuff like that. I don't know. Would the queen even employ her daughter? Like, what would she do with her daughter? I feel like the queen wouldn't even. Like, I feel like Carissa has been a loyal and loyal servant. But Lady Bernard has also passed away, guys. I don't know if I ever told you that, but Lady Bernard did pass away. She was the lady of the house for the girls. She lived here, but she did pass away, and now the lady of the harem has also passed away. So my question is, would the queen care enough to replace her and put a new her daughter in charge, basically Lady Carissa's daughter in charge, or would she just like discard Lady Carissa's daughter and put someone else in charge? Like, um, I don't know, maybe cause Soren is not. He's not in the castle yet. He's not the father of the queen yet. He's just the father of the future queen. So he cannot be the head of his harem. So actually, we might have to employ a new person. We will see. We're gonna see. I'll figure it out by the next episode. That's what I'll do. So anyway, guys, my name is Ronald the Simmer, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.